1A, page 5, exercises 5 and 6. Conversation 1.
So, Vladimir, as you know, Professor Vera Vishneva is one of the 10 most influential women in Russia today. When did you first meet her?
I was in my first year at Volgograd Medical University, so in 1998. She was teaching biochemistry. But the funny thing is, when I attended her first lecture, I realized I'd already met her once without being aware of it.
How do you mean?
Well, a week or so earlier, I needed to go to the admin department to hand in some documents. I didn't know my way around the university buildings, and somehow I got lost. So I had to ask for directions. Just at that moment, a woman was coming out of an office, so I asked her. I remember she had chalk dust on her nose, and she was rather shabbily dressed.
What like?
Like she was wearing old-fashioned trousers that were too big, and a sweater that didn't match.
Really? And?
And, well, back then I thought she must be one of the maintenance staff. But then 1 week later, the same woman turns up again. This time to give us our first lecture in biochemistry. I couldn't believe it.
What was she like?
Well, I can't say her dress sense had improved. But that didn't matter. She caught our attention immediately. She was so brilliant. It's not just that she's an expert in her field, but she really makes it interesting for us.
A truly fascinating person, then.
Yes, she is.
Conversation 2.
Hi, Rick. Did you watch that program about speed dating last night?
No, thank you. I have no time for rubbish like that.
Oh, come on. Tens of thousands of people are into it. So how can it be rubbish then?
Well, do you know what it means to really know someone? It takes a long time, a very long time. I have always believed in that idea.
That sounds like romantic nonsense to me.
Where's the big rush anyway? We have to learn to suspend judgment.
How do you mean?
Well, you can't read 3 pages of a novel and decide it's not worth reading. The same way as you can't attend the first lecture and decide the teacher's no good. And it's ludicrous to think you can find a soulmate in 10 minutes. Read The Little Prince and you'll know exactly what I mean.
Conversation 3.
You look so happy today, Liliana.
I've got some good news.
Oh, yeah? What is it? Come on, tell me.
I've been shortlisted for the post I was telling you about. The interview is in 10 days.
Wow, that's great news indeed. I'm so happy for you, Liliana.
Thanks, but competition will be fierce, no doubt about that.
So you need to prepare as best you can.
I know. I'm going to do my homework, of course. Find out as much as I can about the company and about the post.
What are you going to wear?
Don't know yet. I'll decide when I find out about their dress code. But one thing is sure. I'm going to have a haircut. Oh, yes, and something else. I'm reading How to Make a Positive First Impression.
Wow, I'm really impressed. You don't waste any time, do you?
Well, I'd certainly love to get that job. It's a unique opportunity.